it. I've ported it half, but it's not finished yet. And a very nice thing, ZeroMQ is not only cross-network, it is also cross-language. Of course, it's also cross-platform. You can use it on Linux and Mac and on Windows with some limitations. But you can use it to message between Windows and Linux and Mac. So it's cross-platform. But it's also cross-language because it has a C interface. And the C interface is easy to bind, or relatively easy to bind to other languages. And as I told before, because Red System is a C-level language, it is extremely suitable for binding C libraries, C interfaces in other libraries. So it's I've made a red binding for ZeroMQ, but that was after I made a Rebel 3 binding last year, before we even had red. And afterwards I also made a Rebel 2 binding for ZeroMQ, because Rebel 2 is still running in a number of systems, and it would be very nice to be able to transfer data between different languages, to send messages between them. And because ZeroMQ is cross-language, I've been able to write bindings that are as similar as possible between Red, Rebel 3 and Rebel 2. So those three languages can now communicate between platforms through ZeroMQ. And that is very interesting because, for example, we're using the Cheyenne web server, and unfortunately there's no link under this website because this is the main Syllable site that's running on the Amazon Grid hosting system, but our smaller websites, so as for the RubberCon conference, are running on Syllable server, and they're running on the Cheyenne web server, and eventually the Cheyenne web server will be rewritten in Red. But that's some time away, that's at least next year.